I'm Mary.
And I'm Joe.
And we're
Book
Buds. And today we are doing the 20 questions book tag that was created by Buy the Book on Goodreads. And we were tagged by Jeremy Fee. Thanks, Jeremy. Okay, so the first question, how many books is too many in a book series?
So if I'm reading them as they're being published, I don't care.
That's a really good point.
If I'm starting a new series, like I'm going to start the Wheel of Time series, there's like 15 books, and I'm just like, do I really want to get involved in this?
I like the way you answer that, because I was going to say if it's more than 10, I don't know if I'm happy about it. But you're right. If they're like coming out and I'm waiting for them, I would be fine with a million.
Be excited.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I just finished reading one that had 12 and I was ready to strangle somebody because it was just like, okay, end the series.
Right. Too much. Yeah.
Interesting. Number 2, how do you feel about cliffhangers?
I feel like it's all part of it. You know, I feel like if we have a huge mind-blowing event in the last couple of pages, it's drawing me in. It's keeping me there. Can't wait for that next book.
Yes, I'm okay if there's a next book. But if there's like a cliffhanger, something unresolved, and it's just for you to like mill over and you're never going to know, I am not okay with that.
Interpret in your own way.
Not okay.
What do you think happened?
Well, that happened in that one that we read. I hated that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one with that guy.
Oh, that guy.
That girl. That attic. That one. Number 3, hardcover or paperback?
Hardcover. Okay, number 4, what's your favorite book?
I think it always changes for me. So right now my favorite book is The Cruel Prince. And it's also very closely tied with Caraval. I really enjoyed both of those. So it's hard for me to pick, but if I had to, Cruel Prince.
Okay.
How about you?
All right. My favorite book of all time
is
The Clan of the Cave Bear by Jean Auel.
You lie.
I've talked about that a few times.
Okay, but then you also say no, it's The Wizard of Oz. It's very hard to pick a favorite. I don't know.
The Wizard of Oz is my favorite, like, entity. Like, my favorite, like, what is it called?
Thing.
There's a word for it. It's not coming to me right now. It's like a whole encompassing
world. I don't know. Yeah. Thing.
I'll think of it and I'll scream it out. And number 5, what is your least favorite book?
My least favorite book is My Sister's Keeper.
Of course it would
by
be.
Jodi Picoult.
Of course it would be.
It was an amazing book, you know, beautifully written, but I can never read something like that ever again. Crushed my soul.
I have a friend who still talks about that. Like,
I will
to
never.
this day, and it's been like years.
I will never be over it. It hurt me a lot. How about you?
So when vampires were all the rage and True Blood was on TV, I wanted to read the book series. It was Dead Until Dark by Charlaine Harris, and I really wanted to like it, and I didn't like it. And I was very disappointed I didn't like it. I thought it was very boring.
Bummer. Did other people like it? Was it raged about?
They loved it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Okay, number 6. Love triangles, yes or no?
Sure, why not?
That's exactly what I wrote on my... Sure. Okay, I guess.
I'll take them.
Why not?
All right, number 7. What's the most recent book you just could not finish?
You could probably answer this for me.
I probably could. What did you put down? Oh, that one. The one by Nicholas Sparks. The Rescue.
Very good.
The Rescue. Yes.
We should do one of those like newlywed games where you like answer questions about each other, see how well we do.
That'd be
We'd
really
probably
funny.
do pretty good.
We should do that.
Pretty well.
I don't think you know mine that I didn't finish. It was just this year, and it wasn't like a novel.
And it wasn't a novel.
Yeah.
It wasn't a novel?
I know. So like, how does it count? But like, there's not a lot of books that I don't finish. If I pick one up, I pretty much commit to it, and I will get through it, even if it's like dragging.
Was I involved in it?
I mean, I might have mentioned it to you, but it's a self-help book.
Oh.
So you wouldn't have cared.
You mentioning about
it.
it.
So I was reading a self-help book because I have a young daughter, and it was about confidence for girls, something like that. And it was just so basic. It was like, anxiety is there. You need to relax. And I was like, okay.
You don't need that.
I don't need to read that. I thought there was going to be some magical answer about how to have confidence. I was like, yeah, we're not going to finish this book. I don't know if I've ever really finished a self-help book. I lose interest.
Yeah.
Number 8, Joe, what's a book that you're currently reading?
I'm actually reading a few right now. One of them is Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell.
Nice. So I am reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, which I'm really excited about because it's in a genre I've never read before, and I picked up the book recommendation from a bunch of people on BookTube, so I'm super excited to be reading it.
He is hugely popular.
It's a good book. I'm enjoying it so far. What was the last book that you recommended to someone?
The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein, one of my favorites.
I recommended The Giver to someone that wanted a shorter book and they like dystopian, so I was like, go with The Giver. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 10, the oldest book that you've ever read by publication date.
So I think A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith, 1943.
Well, but Hardy Boys are older than that, and you've read them. This is a hard question.
Yeah.
So I picked Nancy Drew because it was 1930s that she wrote the first one. But it's so hard to know with all the stuff that you've read when you were younger.
Wait a minute.
You know?
We both read The Wizard of Oz. That was like 1900.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. That's our answer.
So number 11, what's the newest book you've read?
A Vow So Bold and Deadly. It just came out in January, and it was by Bridget Kimmerer. Very good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, mine is Winterkeep by Kristen Cashore. Also came out in January.
It was, Winterkeep was like days before A Vow So Bold and Deadly.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Number 12, who's your favorite author?
Right now, I'd have to go with Holly Black. I mean, it probably changes from time to time, but Holly Black.
Cruel Prince.
Yeah. How about you?
Mine, I mean, this is very hard. I'll say Jean Owl, the author of the Clan of the Cave Bear series. I mean, I guess I have to be consistent.
I know, but it could be like, 10 million favorite authors. Number 13, buying books or borrowing books?
Buying books.
Borrowing books from him. Number 14, a book you dislike that everyone else seems to love.
The Stand by Stephen King.
We reviewed that one. You can check that out. It's linked in the description. I'm just going to go with My Sister's Keeper again because people really love Jodi Picoult, love that book. I'm just, no.
I love that one.
No! Number 15, bookmarks or dog ears? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you. Bookmarks. And I will answer the same, bookmarks, even though I have said I am guilty of dog earing sometimes.
It's a reader's responsibility to not damage the book and to use a bookmark. It is our responsibility.
There are some situations where I think it's not as horrible. And there are some books that I will absolutely not do that to. So I do prefer bookmarks. I'm going to draw it there.
Good answer. Number 16. What's a book that you can always reread?
Harry Potter. I've read the whole series probably at least 3 times. One time I read it aloud through the entire series. And I anticipate having to read it aloud again through the whole series pretty soon.
Wow.
So yeah, I could reread that. I don't mind.
Commitment.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't reread books.
Yeah. You read and move on.
Yeah. I kind of feel left out. Should I be rereading books?
Everybody's a different reader. You don't have to reread a book.
But now I feel like I need to. The Clan of the Cave Bear. I'll reread my favorite book. Number 17. Mary, can you read while hearing music?
I can read while hearing anything. Yes. I have to. So otherwise reading won't happen.
Oh my gosh. That's talent.
The TV's on. Trucks are making noise. Anything happening, I can read.
Wow.
How about you?
Okay. So music specifically, I'm a dancer, choreographer, so whenever any type of music is on, my brain starts automatically responding to it. So I'm like choreographing in my brain constantly. So I can't concentrate. I can't do both. So I can't have music on.
Yeah, it's easier for sure to not have background noise, but
Yeah, I get very distracted.
yeah, understandable.
Number 18, do you prefer one point of view or multiple points of views?
Honestly, I don't really care. As long as the book is good, it doesn't matter.
So I like multiple points of view. I like when the chapter starts with the person's name on top and you know who's speaking.
That's fun.
And then the next chapter is somebody else. Next chapter is another character, and you get all these different points of view.
All right, number 19. Do you read a book in one sitting or over multiple days? I already know the answer. Multiple days.
It takes me like weeks sometimes.
And I'm multiple days also. Usually like 3 days if it's a really good book. But I can read a book in one sitting. And you have. You get excited when you do.
I can.
But you have to have time for that.
Who has time for that?
Yeah. All right, number 20. We're going to shout out some other booktubers that haven't done this tag yet, we don't think. So if you're interested, give it a try. The Nerdy Narrative. Tag.
The Literary Lion.
Working Man Reads. Go for it.
David Wiley.
He's brand new. Give it a try, David. And Six of Books. We'd love to see what all of you guys do with this tag, and anybody else that's out there that found this tag interesting. If you haven't done it yet, give it a try.
And if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds!
Keep watching, the bloopers are next.
What's that vampire show on HBO that was very popular?
Charmed?
No,
I haven't watched
Stackhouse.
TV, so I have no idea.
It's old though. I have to say the name of the show. Everybody knows the show.
We can Google Suki Stackhouse, fictional character, and protagonist of the Southern Vampire Mysteries book series. Is that what you needed?
No, I need the show. This is
True Blood.
Thank you. True Blood.